You know what's funny was I looked at Aaron's chat. He did 3 parts of this like that, and I'm reading the third part. We're just going to get some bits of it, throw maybe a little collaboration of this shit together. But anyways, I find it so funny that people were, I thought UD allows for free speech, usually. But and then I just looked at Aaron was copying out the chat, and people were getting bounced and timed down. And here's a real kicker, as this world, ladies and gentlemen, before I start this up. I thought I'd find it so funny that UD hardly ever gives a wrench to anybody. You know what's funny was he wrenched up Glittery Stalkers. Yeah, I gave her a wrench, and she was like, I said, "Oh, you're gonna address the channel as urban, not UD, or you're gonna get blocked." What the fuck? See, this is what the problem with this fucking dumb bitch is. She's censored. She's all about censorship and propaganda. Fuck yeah. Yeah, whatever happened about free speech, about the middle of America, shit like that. She ain't no fucking American. She's an illegal alien, people. Shit. Yeah, talking about it. She shows up, all these race men making fun of me and my brown friend. Yeah, but Glittery Stalker tries to make herself like a fucking ebony African woman wearing dreadlocks. What the fuck? She's a Mexican, ladies and gentlemen. A Latina. Let's stir her up.
There's an officer in this neighborhood that he goes after young girls. He's a pervert. I couldn't get him off of me for like a whole year, and I had mentioned that to him. That still wouldn't make me want to leave where I'm at and go to anywhere else.
You know what's funny was, she talked about the cops being a pervert, like you say you get officers that, that flirt with like young women, like college chicks like that. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, she's the type of propaganda going to say, oh yeah, the guy in the 30s and 40s and flirting with the chick in the 20s and college like that, oh, he's a creepy pervert, shit like that. But this is the same woman, ladies and gentlemen, that was going around saying, oh, the cops tried to rape me when they pat me down. Yeah, when she was getting a ticket for having prior attacks on her truck. This is the same woman that has no problem kissing up to the cops, sicking the cops and the feds on me and Aaron and other people for simply exercising First Amendment free speech and doing it on videos. It's called doing rhetorical rebuttal.
And I never thought he would take it so offensive, and I told him that I appreciated his gesture, but that I would never.
No, what I told her to do is learn how to record the police. And then that was the next thing for them to trip out on and come up with something and twist it. Okay, let's see how she twists this.
And then the video that he speaks about where I wanted to share my revocation prayers about, having the authority to bind and rebuke. And that also goes to human beings that are being bad. And his friend, the chunky guy, CM.
Yeah, here she goes. She's going to talk about me. Yeah, and here she goes. She's called me a chunky guy. She's body shaming me, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Oh, the chunky guy. Then she talks about, a chunky woman with red hair. Talk about Angela. She does. She likes to body shame people like that. She goes around like she's all sexy like that. And she calls people like, what's next? She's going to call somebody handicapped a cripple, or somebody who's not smart, retard? Or, somebody, who's a little overweight, a chunky fat person? She likes to body shame people. She just did with me. But it's cool.
Man, that bad guy, he's
a bad guy.
He's a big pervert. And
I'm a big pervert. I'm such a bad guy. I'm such a creeper. I'm such a disgusting sex offender and child molester.
And Aaron will never admit how when this life started, both of them were using voice changers. So it's like a lot of girls out there, when they go on YouTube, they don't know that voice changers exist, that people can change their voices or make a new account and they can.
You know what's funny was, and I got a part of the video, which we're going to link to this as well too. She's talking about voice changers like that. Boy, she must be such an expert on voice changers. What do you think? Makes you think. She's talking about assessment voice changers, talking about it, like programs for voice changers. Aaron and I use a Vodacur, like a synthesizer. You see this, ladies and gentlemen? You see that? That's a Vodacur. Yeah, voice changer? Oh yeah. I changed my voice when I use this. This is a microphone. This is a Vodacur synthesizer box. You speak into it. Like bands, like that, when they use words like wow, 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 like that. That's called a Vodacur. A lot of keyboards like that. That's a Vodacur. That's how my voice changes a little bit. It doesn't just change like it to a girl. It's more rhythmic like that. I haven't got to the full potential of that keyboard. How to, reverse and higher and lower like that. Voice changers. Yeah, she must. Boy, Glenn Stalker's voice, like I said, she's such an expertise and knows a lot about voice changer. Makes you wonder. Let's continue.
You know, it's still them, but it's.
She just jumped around like she's playing Pac-Man or Frogger. Like to.
Or better, yeah, no, it's like this. It's like she's playing Space Invaders or Mario Brothers. You jump around and try and jump into the pipes and over the maze like that. Or Space Invaders. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's doing.
6 different freaking.
I know. Just one
Subjects
like
there.
6 different things at once, all directions.
Are you starting to see what
It's
I'm
like,
saying?
you're an ambush in the forest, you shots fire in all directions. When you're doing a bunch of gorilla monkeys.
Story there, and kind of stick with it. She's jumping all around, using keywords and terms, and it's well rehearsed.
Yeah.
No matter
This is
what
well
I
plotted.
would have said on this panel,
She probably rehearsed this shit
from there
before she
on,
popped in
I
the
would have
panel.
been able to talk, and it's just she needs to get her narrative out, and this is where it's happening. Okay, so have fun. Once again, have fun with your
It's a
doo-doo
different
show.
account.
I know.
Like when you go on YouTube, you don't know those things exist.
Well, I guess the more she talks, the more into a shit show it turned. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. We're only, 3-4 minutes deep in this video show like that. It's already turned into a full-blown shit show.
But I gave them the benefit
Full-blown
of the
shit
doubt,
LARP
even
show on a
so,
Saturday night.
After hearing their voices glitch, but I didn't know that it was
Glitch?
an actual voice changer up until now when they use those.
You haven't
things
programmed your
against me.
computer voice changer,
Like, there's
Liz
a video
Stalkers.
that
Yeah, like I said,
Yeah,
you're such an
Aaron,
expert that you're talking about because you have
he
programmed
put
that
it,
shit.
like as a top link on his last video where he's replying back to the things that I've said about him, and in that link, it's a revocation video where I had a frequency playing in the background, and it's
When this video rolls out, I'm going to show you the screen. I'm going to show you it.
And I believe in
Where the
playing
comments were getting deleted like that, where Glitch Stalker has a wrench.
along with
When this video
Bible
starts going
scripture,
deeper, we'll
because
get to that.
Technology and scriptures should work together against evil people that are trying to use technology or the AI for bad things.
You mean the algorithm?
And the AI.
Oh, I see what she's saying, and that's why I wasn't the one, and I didn't really kind of believe, like, after seeing that video, I'm like, I don't think that she would be using a voice changer, and that's some interesting stuff, but I've seen that frequency generator app before, and that's why I kind of question it, because there are some voice changer apps that do look the same, and I will give her that one, and that was interesting, but I wasn't the one that found it and started dropping it either. Okay, it just happened on my channel once again, and I viewed it after the premiere earlier, where she was being accused of using a voice changer, and I saw it, and I'm like, I still had questions, but here's the top thing. If
there's been other people who've been speculating and accusing her using a voice changer, not a voter, a voice changer, saying that she has programmed her computer right now.
And you got to know your ranges to use, and that's the problem.
I heard show that disguise her voice like a man, like on some videos.
Turn crazy all of a sudden.
Oh, I've also heard that she'll use a voice changer and disguise a man, acting like it's her baby's daddy and talking shit like that.
Come on, man. This is a different reality. I'm just trying to bring it to you and probably add music to this later.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining in and checking this out. Even though Cox is getting roasted, and see, I give props where props are due.
Oh yeah.
And,
just like she's got to bring up the CNN, saying, I'm some chunky, very disgusting pervert guy, something like that.
Especially in law.
Yeah, that's what she said. And she's sitting there trying to reach around saying, oh yeah, he's this disgusting, bro. He's a sex offender.
Got caught up. You still
then she's dumbing it down, saying, oh yeah, him and Aaron used voice changers.
And you roll too far past a stop sign.
Everybody knows what I use. Like I said, I use a voter.
You get busted for not stopping at the stop sign or behind the stop sign, right?
A lot of times you can hold to the microphone and push a button like that to the microphone, and you could speak or sing like that and press the keys, and that's how we make a melody.
Or something, right? It was
and there's a setting on there you can alter like a higher pitch, a lower pitch.
That's the way the law works. I do think it sucks. That
there's a setting on there where I can speak into the microphone while I can sound like James Earl Jones, No, I am no father, like that.
And I try to bring.
And there's a setting I can make alter the voice. Well, I can sound like a girl, but I don't know how to do it.
At the end, once again, right? He'll massage you up a little bit, and then right at the end where he thinks you're gonna bail, then he'll start casting shade all of a sudden. so
Starts-
you do
he
it on the
starts
video.
to-
And that's
Splice some little puddles on you, you know what I'm
it can be
saying?
like a scam, right? Especially with monetization. I don't know.
You know,
if
it's like person they try to soothe your back and say you feel better, and you say yeah, then they fuck with you, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
When the monetization is used in ill intent and it's even premeditated, that's where we have some problems, and that's where these people are involved. There's something premeditated going on, and that's why we're documenting. And I got other stuff to do, and I should
supposed to
shut up.
actually be good
Shut
for
up. Enjoy
people
your
to
Shut
use
up.
a good tool. So I play the positive frequencies just to bring that balance, and it's crazy how
Yeah.
Aaron would say
Bro,
that
you're really
that's
good.
actually a voice changer. So then it just makes me think back everything that
There she
I
goes with the voice
thought
changer.
about that I accused him of. He's more guilty of it when I see him accusing me of those things when he knows he found me on YouTube.
I see. To have her shut up. Okay, stick to one thing at a time, right? Okay.
Zero
I
got
didn't see
timed
it.
out.
I just pinned the link because somebody put it in the chat. See, all of a sudden, Mr. Cox is guilty of right, giving people doxes out to sickos. When people are watching, information's coming in. I'm dropping it. I didn't even know what it was, and it's somebody else's accusation, not mine. I just dropped it. I didn't even see it. I had no opinion. But all of a sudden, see, hold on. Maybe I do need to go back. Because that's the thing, I didn't even watch that until after my premiere earlier. I didn't even watch that link.
Let's hear it
That I
again.
accused him of. He's more guilty of it when I see him
Whatever.
accusing me of those things when he knows he found me on YouTube, and I had only been on YouTube for like
Yeah,
3-4
because you're
months.
stalked. You're being so stalked.
And
Yep. You're such a stalker,
yeah,
police
and-
stalker.
Videos.
And that lady Kim, like I still
Yeah, there she goes. She likes to bring up that lady Kim, yeah, and her friend Angela G. He calls her. Like I said, she'll bring it up and say call her the chunky redheaded woman. Yep, see that's what she does. She likes to body shame people. Yeah, and she likes to pick on people. Like I said, they call them chesters and races, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, blue stalkers. She's saying, "Oh, all these people are stalking me." No, you're the one swinging, harassing, and stalking and trolling people's channel, Libby. Then when people get wind of your shit, people will fire back at you. You're like, "Oh my God, it's such a big deal. I'm trying to get because I'm a legal alien. I'm not in this country because it ain't been." And then when people put they say, "Oh yeah, ICE is coming for you. Oh yeah, here come the feds." You're like, "Oh, they're trying to scare me," like that. No, we're not trying to scare you. Look, yeah, we're trying to make you aware. That's what I do it. But it's called swinging above the belt and having a good time, and then you have a rebuttal back.
remember how
Lady.
she threatened me along with Tamara Wolf and
Woofing. I don't know
Woofing,
what
yeah.
you're talking about.
That's what she's
that lady.
doing.
and that
That
chunky
per-
lady.
Yeah, there she goes. She said chunky lady. Yep, she calls it. She's body shame. She did body shame Angela G, calling her a chunky lady. Oh yeah, and that's the thing that she sure was doing a lot of that night. She do a lot of woofing, like an OG gangster. You say, man, I would tell her, say, God dang, girl, you need to stop all that fucking woofing and stop being a snitch. I think she is. I think she's trying to be a snitch working for the cops and do all the woofing like that. Yeah, she's sure doing a lot of woofing, huh?
Lady
Person.
with the red hair.
Oh my God.
Yep.
They all
This is
threatened me when I
Fucking
finished
just body
speaking on
shame.
what Aaron
That
was
chunky
saying.
lady with red hair.
And
There she go, fucking whooping.
They say that I'm the one that stalks them, but I don't stalk him. I just share my experience and what happened and what has been happening ever since he received a picture of my ID, because this is what he
I
said.
didn't receive
He
it.
has said multiple things.
Another
that
fucking lie.
He said,
See, another
if
fucking
you
lie she
send me
made.
to
See, that's
protect
the
you,
thing. She never sent it. I would color it out. Just like I put in my last video. I would color it out. You would know it's her. And I go, yeah, I got it. And I'm not going to do anything. I want to make sure this girl is okay. Period. I was really glad, okay, that people weren't going to be showing up at my house. That's why I do these videos.
There's
No need.
Nicole in there.
help
Guess I'm in
is
trouble,
in my
Pamela.
house,
Me
okay?
too, Nick. I don't like victim shamers.
I need to be done helping people.
And here's the thing, when people, I noticed it too, when people were talking shit about glitter stalkers in the chat, UD would time them out or ban them like that. Then, like I said, then he gives her a wrench like that. Yeah.
Right? Anyways.
Yeah. Oh
Shut it
yeah.
down.
Oh, hey, y'all look so much better. See,
Why would I?
I don't
believe
care.
in
They
a
can have their
white
little
man
fucking
to come and
bullshit,
help
larped
me?
up love
Like, no,
affair. You know,
I was
I think
fantasy.
they've
I
been
don't care.
the whole way through too.
But we all know that's the only time that Yudi gets out of that, you know, tuna can trailer and gets out of state when he goes to visit her.
While you troll on YouTube all day.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Hang on a second.